How's it going? Welcome to another edition of Supremacy Digital webinars. Hope you guys have been checking out those emails we've been sending directly from Supremacy Digital. A little bit of something new we are trying out here recently. We've kind of moved everything from an old autoresponder to our new autoresponder. Not so new. We've been using it for, I don't know, maybe a year now. And we've been getting some better results, better deliverability. We're seeing our opens increase and more people engaging with those emails. So we've kind of moved everything over to MailerLite now. I've imported all of our lists from our old Aweber. And I know many of you probably are used to getting emails from the name, Project Supremacy if you bought Project Supremacy, or SERPTech if you bought SERPTech, and Keyword Supremacy, all those kinds of different products we have. You're getting specific brand names coming down into your email box. But we've kind of gone away from that now, and we're sending everything from MailerLite now, and with the Supremacy Digital brand. Hopefully that when you see Supremacy, you'll kind of equate that to me and Herc, and won't immediately ignore it. Hopefully you still open them up and check it out and pay attention to what we got going on. We do appreciate it. So anyway, I just wanted to drop that out there real quick to make sure you guys aren't missing our emails. Just like I said, Supremacy.digital is where everything's going to be coming from now. We're trying to just stay more in line. It makes it just a whole lot easier in the grand scheme of things. We don't have to monitor so many different domains and so many different moving parts. It makes it easier for us to just focus on that one aspect of getting our mails out and making sure they're getting delivered and all that kind of stuff. So be on the lookout for that. I'm going to probably get off here in just a second and pass it over to Herc. But today is scheduled as a Q&A. Basically, just ask us any questions about anything, about any of our products or SEO, or just anything that's on your mind that maybe we could help you with. Pop those in the chat box there, and we'll get to them. But we do have a couple of updates we're going to go over. The team has been working feverishly on Keyword Supremacy still. As you know, guys, we released that probably a month and a half ago, something like that, late September, maybe. And we're still seeing little things here and there to make it better. And so we've been working on that a lot. We've also been, Prey has been working on PSV3. We've got a cool new feature in there, the 404 monitor. I think Herc briefly touched on that a little bit in one of our last couple of webinars. So if you missed that, you're going to get a big old update on that. We've made a lot of improvements with that. And let me try to think about anything. I think that's it as far as the updates go. And yeah, so if you got any big questions as we're going through some of this stuff, anything comes to your mind, just make sure you pop in the chat box and we will get to it. Herc, can you hear me? Are you there?
Yep, I'm here.
All right, well, there's Mr. Herc Magnus. I'm going to mute my mic and sit over here in the background. And guys, I'm gonna have to cut out of here at 2 o'clock to go get my son, but I will be here until then. Herc, just so you know, you're not going, hey, are you there? Are you there? Are you there? And last time, guys, I was here, but I was actually took my headset down and was talking to my son. And I didn't hear him calling out for me. And then when I got ready to come back on, it was ended. So kind of got in trouble for that. Anyway, all right, Herc. Well, I'm going to shut up now and let you take it away.
Okay, and I apologize for the baby screaming in the background. I just can't get that baby to quiet down when I go on webinars. It's like he doesn't understand. That's my boy King, just screaming away up there. So hopefully it doesn't bother you too much. I'm gonna quickly go close that door and see if it helps. Let me just run over here real quick, guys. Puts a smile on my face at least. So anyways, guys, so Supremacy Digital, I'm always going to start these webinars like this. Schedule of events on supremacy.digital/events will keep you up to date with what webinars we have upcoming. We'll do our best to always keep this updated. If you don't have a membership into Supremacy Digital, just go to supremacy.digital. I'll put that link in your chat right now. Whoa. Okay, there you go, guys. The link is now in your chat. Sign up for free. Why? What's inside of it? All the replays for all our software products, including the webinar that you're on, will be posted inside the members area. Okay, the webinars are organized by category. Our software products are, you can see here under webinars. Okay, if you want to watch Supremacy Digital webinars, projects, the PSV3 webinars, Pixel Scout, SerpTech, Keyword Supremacy, and then guest webinars would be like the things that we just did with John and Chris, the SEO breakthrough webinar that we just went through. Once the offers are closed, we'll still move the webinars into this members area because there's still a lot of valuable training inside of them. Pricing disclaimer, of course, the offers that we offer you guys live on those webinars are the best offers. Once the offer is closed, it probably goes back to regular price. We'll try our best to still get you some sort of discount if you still want it after the fact. But that's why this pricing disclaimer is here. The webinars live are the best pricing always, but and you can buy most of these stills if you want, but it's just not as good as a deal on a live webinar. So all the replays, everything you need is in there. Free to sign up for Supremacy Digital. There's a bunch of courses and stuff like that. So I cover that at the start of every webinar. So I just want to make it shorter and shorter and quick so you guys don't have to keep hearing it. Another thing that we're going to change, guys, is we really want to encourage people to attend our training webinars. A lot of people always learn something new about the products they already own, especially Project Supremacy V3, being that it's, and now Keyword Supremacy, being that they're being updated with new features all the time, improved, updated, stuff like that. And then a lot of times when people are asking questions and I'm showing things, they're saying stuff like, wow, I didn't even know it did that. So because of all that, we really want to encourage people to attend our training webinars. And to help you do that, we're actually going to start giving away Keyword Supremacy credits on every single webinar that we hold. We'll also be bonusing it for every product that we sell to add more value to the stuff that we sell to you guys. But just for attending and staying on the webinar, at the end of the webinar, we're going to do that number generator thing and give 3 people a chance. Well, we'll give everybody a chance to win credits, but 3 people will win 25, 15, and 10 credits into Keyword Supremacy. So that's going to happen every training webinar from now on, as our way to say thanks for coming. Today, what I'll cover is updates to software that have happened. So the first place I'm going to go is, let's just go into Project Supremacy app, the central dashboard for Project Supremacy V3. And we have had one of our coders working on a 404 monitor, and it's already had like 6 updates to it. So it's getting better and better all the time. It's just that we need to release a feature, test out how it's working, see what's going right, see what's going wrong, and then release another feature based on what we see. So what I'll do is I'll show it to you. So I'm just going to log into any website here. So the most recent version of Project Supremacy, by the way, guys, is version 3.3.71. If you have V3 installed, it should automatically update. We check every 24, well, the software has a cron job that checks every 24 hours for the version of Project Supremacy V3 that's running on your websites. And if it finds an outdated version, it'll update automatically for you. But if you see a site that is out of date, you can see all mine are updated. Oh, there you go. This one, for some reason, didn't update. You can simply click this manual update, and that will update the plugin on your site automatically for you. So 3.3.71, just in case you are wondering. So we're going to log into WordPress on Culinary Top 50 and show you the new changes that have been happening with the 404 monitor and 301. So under your Project Supremacy V3 plugin, you'll notice a new tab now. It's been there for, I don't know, 3-4 weeks. We used to have 301 redirects under SEO settings. They've now moved into their own feature because 301 and 404 are kind of work hand in hand. 301 to redirects is quite obvious. It's setting up a 301 redirect for your page. Now you can redirect internally, meaning from one page to another. You can redirect externally, meaning redirect a page on your site somewhere off your site. I actually use 301 redirects quite often, like when Todd and I are running a webinar, a sales webinar. So say the thing like turnkey SEO. I create a 301 read. I create a nice link like supremacy.digital/turnkey, and I set up a 301 through the affiliate link. That's one of the ways you can use 301s. It helps you create quick, pretty links. We have the ability now, guys, to support 301 redirects for any extensions. So like all the old stuff on the internet, like HTML, SHTML, .pl, whatever, all these old extension types, you know, You can now set up 301 redirects. I have a 19-page article actually written. Maybe I'll give you guys access to that since you're on the webinar, but it's going to become a blog post, and it's going to talk about 301s and 404s and what you can do with them. All kinds of different options. So for like money sites, for PBNs. But the way the 404 monitor works, guys, right now is it's simple. If somebody or something tries to access a URL on your site that doesn't exist, it creates a 404, right? If it's a live user, they get a 404 page. The 404 monitor is now logging those visits. Okay, so you'll see the amount of hits, the URL, the IP address that's hitting it, the date of the most recent hit, the referrers that are sending traffic, if it's live traffic to it, and the user agents. The update that we did is basically we don't want to show the same URL 100 times, and it was doing that because it would show, you know, if you had multiple IP addresses, it would show the same URL with multiple IP addresses, and then it would show the same URL multiple times with multiple referrers. So we wanted to condense that IP address and the referrers and the user agents down into one area so that the URL only shows up once, but the amount of referrers, if there's multiple, so let's see if I can find one in here. Nothing yet because it's just a new update. We'll list the URLs that are referring the traffic to you. Now, the nice thing about this, guys, is PBNs, money sites, stuff like that. If you're getting live traffic that's pointing to a 404 page, you definitely want to do something with that 404. You want to redirect that live traffic to a live spot on your blog for obviously live traffic reasons. You want them hitting your live site, whether it be a PBN or a money site, as well as real live traffic is a ranking signal in Google. So you want to find out if any of your sites are getting live traffic to pages that no longer exist, and then create a 301 redirect from the 404 URL to wherever you deem necessary, maybe to the home page, maybe to the sitemap, maybe to another page. It depends on what you want to do. So that feature, what we're going to do is add another button in a future update, probably this week. You're going to be able to say, you know, if you see something like I have a URL with a lot of referrers, a lot of live traffic, it might be a live backlink that people are actually hitting that site and then coming over to yours through there, linking to you, and you get a lot of referrers from a lot of IP addresses. That means you have a lot of live traffic, and there'll be a new button that'll say create a 301, and what it'll do is set up a 301 from the 404 URL to a URL that you specify once it's ready to go. It's basically going to be the same as like adding a new redirect here. So it would be something like old URL. This would be pre-populated for you based on the 404. And then you can say, you know, it'll ask you where do you want to point it, and then you can say new URL and then click OK, and boom, that's it. That URL, even though it doesn't exist as a live area on your blog, I'll go like this, and you'll see it'll redirect to new URL for you, even though this is now another 404 page, just for the example. But it gives you a kind of a visualization of what a 301 redirect is. They're absolutely great for capturing live traffic, for if you have a post that you need to change the URL on, but you built a bunch of backlinks to it. Well, you don't want to lose the link juice, so all you'd have to do is set up a 301. It's very, very quick to do. You can edit them, you can trash them, you can upload by CSV files. If you have a 404 monitor, like we're gonna actually add a CSV to this as well, so that you can download your log and then go through and grab all the live URLs with real traffic and then just submit a CSV to upload your 301s as well. So there's all kinds of cool updates coming to the 301 and the 404 monitor. Max says, how do we get this plugin? So it's Project Supremacy V3, and if you don't have it yet, there's the link to go get it. What you can do is sign up for an account on V3 if you don't have it. Okay. And we have a free plan, okay, and that'll allow you to do WordPress management and basic SEO for up to 50 sites for free, and you'll also get a 14-day free trial of all the pro features. Okay, so you just click on the button, manage 50 sites free, And then here's the 3 packages that we have, and then here's the free version, and you can see anything that's on a 14-day free trial is pro features. And then this, however, the manage 50 WP sites is free forever on the free version. It'll allow you to manage up to 50 WordPress sites free forever. If you're wondering what is the manage WP side, that's basically this side. It's a central dashboard that allows you to see all your sites, get a bunch of cool information about all your sites, do backups, rank tracking. Oh, which I should talk about that too. You know, one-click updates to all your sites. So you can see right now I have I have 5 updates on a network of 200 sites. Well, I can update everything with one click. So I have 2 WordPress cores that need an update, 2 plugins, and 1 theme. I can update everything. And then I can see I have a comment. I'm just trying to log in, but I can't find the button, so I'll have to go help that guy. So it's a central dashboard. You'll have access to this part for free for 50 sites forever. And then this is the plugin side. To get your site showing up in the dashboard, you have to install the plugin, but the plugin also happens to be an SEO plugin with a bunch of amazing features, including the 301 and 404 monitor stuff. So that's going to be being updated a lot more. The next thing I'll cover, since we're on V3, is the rank trackers getting updated. I think it was like 6, 7, 8 weeks ago, we switched our rank tracker, okay, to a new custom solution, and it changed things, and we lost our history, like the charts. So we've been building it back with the new solution so that you guys can see your rankings over time. Like there'll be a button to click so that you can see like where was this keyword ranking, you know, a day ago, 2 days ago, a week ago, a month ago. We'll have a nice chart that's coming up right away for the rank tracker. And now we have like your ranking over the last day of the week, the month, but we've added search volume and CPC and competition into that. So that's got an update. And then the final thing is keyword supremacy. I'll show you guys quickly what's been changed there. If anyone doesn't have a keyword supremacy account, here's the link. Okay, go get it. It's app.keywordsupremacy.com. When you sign up, we'll automatically deposit 10 credits into your account. Credits are used to pull back metrics on keywords that you find. Okay. And then if you want to buy a package from there, you can click on the link and then buy credits. Credits are non-expiring. They just last forever. We have other plans. I'll talk about those in a bit. But the thing that's changed, guys, is the menu structure and the searching functionality of keyword supremacy. So when you guys go to start doing keyword searches, you go to the keywords menu and do search keywords, and you can see there's all kinds of tabs here to do keyword research, either on different search engines or in different methodologies. So these 4 tabs, for instance, or these 3 specifically, would do like an A to Z suggestion. But the thing that's changed is related and similar were a new feature. And what was happening is when people were searching on those, it was actually saving the results into a tab over here called My Searches. And then if you were going through your keywords, you kind of have 2 groups in My Searches. It was just a bit messy, okay? Let's just put it at that. It was messy. So what we changed is no matter what tab here you search from now, the results for those searches go into My Searches, okay? And we've added a source and a root keyword. So we added this history of your searches. So for instance, I was doing carpet installer on local, carpet installation on local, guitar lessons on Google. So the amount of keywords, the date that was added. So all the history of all your searches have now moved into My Searches. Now, as you're going through and looking at keywords and you want to create little specific lists of keywords, and you click this green button, this pops up a little window here that's movable. And then you can save, you know, I'll call it Live Webby. You can save that list of keywords. Say you want to target those keywords or do something, you can save that list, okay? And that list now goes to My Lists. So there's 2 results area. There's My Searches, which is all your keywords, and then My Lists are your more refined lists. So like if I click on that, you can see there's my 8 keywords that I just saved, okay? So that whole process has just been really, really improved for keyword supremacy. The only other one that's a bit different is when you're doing a domain search. So if you want to do a search on a domain, rather than searching by a seed keyword, you'd say, what keywords is this specific domain ranking for? So for instance, here's Justin Guitar. I was doing some guitar lesson keyword research. I put in the domain Justin Guitar, okay? And then when it's done, the results stay inside of the search domains tab, okay? So, and that's specifically for domain search. We just couldn't put those databases together. But the nice thing about Justin Guitar, or I should say domain search, is that when you load one of your searches, it'll give you a domain report. So this particular domain has approximately 99,000 ranking keywords, 2.5 million visits per month, 1,400 keywords in the first position, 2,700 in the second, 13,000. So it gives you a domain report. And then all the keywords that this domain is ranking for are listed here. This big orange button is the position that this keyword is ranking for. Okay, so here's the important things for this. Here's the SERP snippet for Justin Guitar Songbooks. Here's what shows up in Google. Here's the position that keyword is ranking for, and then the volume is the search traffic for that keyword. What I like to do with these reports is sort by when I'm looking for certain keywords. I'll answer that question in a sec, Max. I like to sort by volume. So like for instance, this keyword has 201,000 searches per month. It's chords for guitar, and Justin Guitar happens to be ranking #1 for that. So this is kind of a crazy example because he's got a really big site. Smaller sites like, let's see, I have my other one here. These little cards too are actually a new feature so that it's easier to see your reports. You can sort by how many cards you want to show. I don't know, I'll just look at this site, Try Skinny Pills. You can see this one only has about 13 results. And if I sort by volume, I can see this keyword has 70 searches a month, and this website is in position 21, reviews on Forcecle and Bellybuster. It's a great way to find out what your competition is ranking for, as well as find new keywords that you should be trying to target as well. So those are the major changes to keyword supremacy. If you guys want, if you want to see the offer that Todd and I had for the whole tool, like a bigger description of what it is and how it works, I'll put that link in your chat right now, keywordsupremacy.com/2019-replay. Okay, it's right here. That's the webinar where we introduced, basically it's version 2 of keyword supremacy. You can come watch this webinar, see how we do keyword research. It's a pretty cool webinar. And then if you want to get like the members only offer, like our customers, just click on yes, I want this. And then we offer 3 packages either on a monthly or an annual pricing. And we decided to freeze the pricing of these as well for our members. We were going to actually raise the pricing on the webinar, but we decided to freeze that. So you guys can check that out there using the link below. So those are the big updates that have happened, guys. There's a lot more stuff coming. The analysis tab is basically when you want to look up a keyword and see what the top 10 results in Google are doing on average. This is our analysis, so it's a nice Cora style or Pop style, or there's another big software that just hit the market and everyone's raving about it. It's called Surfer SEO. We're gonna compete with that with this. So this is still getting a ton of updates. It's gonna get better and better and better inside of keyword supremacy, and that's to help you analyze and optimize your pages for the keyword by looking at what the top 10 is doing and comparing it to your site and saying, listen, you're lacking here or you're over here. So that's coming as well. That's about it for updates. So for the rest of the webinar, guys, what we'll do is just allow you guys to ask questions about anything, whether it be about our software, whether it be about your business, whether it be about our personal likes and dislikes, how we do things. Go ahead and ask anything and we'll answer those questions. So Max says, how do the credits work for Ahref and Majestic inside of Project Supremacy? So the way that those work is, first of all, you have to, if you have a paid account with Project Supremacy, not the free trial, Ahref credits are included inside your account. If you have an account and you want to buy more, or you just want to add those on without, if you're on a free trial and you just would like to add Ahref and Majestic credits, you can always go to the shop tab inside of your dashboard of Project Supremacy and say, yeah, I want some Majestic and Ahref credits. So for $10 a month, we'll give you 1,000 credits from Ahrefs and then another from Majestic. That kind of like is the a la carte service. But on the like the $47 a month account is our basic level account. It has credits already inside of it. And the way they work basically is if you want to pull in the metrics for a specific domain, so like we'll do PSB Net Bank. I'm going to go to manage website for this website. Okay, and over here on this tab called metrics, you would click on this, okay, and you can like click this green button to collapse that side menu. What you would do is click on retrieve metrics. Now there's 3 types of metrics that we grab or that you can grab for your account from either Ahrefs or Majestic or both. So the first one is basic metrics. And what basic metrics are going to do is give you this data right here that shows up on your dashboard for your websites. So like your domain rating from Ahrefs, your domain rating and the number of referring domains, and Majestic SEO, the trust flow and the citation flow. It'll populate that on your dashboard. Okay, and you can also hide them with the toggle metrics button if you don't like seeing them for whatever reason. But in a more specific area, this is the basic metrics, okay? It'll just give you the overall view of this particular domain for either Ahrefs or Majestic. And to get those, all you do is click on Retrieve Metrics, say I want Majestic or I want Ahrefs or I want both, and click on Confirm, and it'll go out and pull in these metrics for you for Ahrefs. The next one of the 3 is your backlinks metrics, okay? If you want to pull in what backlinks does this website have from Ahrefs and Majestic, you would select who you want to grab backlinks from. So Ahrefs, I'm going to retrieve backlinks. How many backlinks do I want to get? Let's say 50 and 50. Okay, I want it for both Majestic and Ahrefs. I just click confirm. Okay, and now it'll run through the API and go and grab the backlink data from Ahrefs and Majestic okay. And then the final one is your anchor text report. If you're interested in seeing what are the anchor texts that are linking into your site, okay, you can click on the anchor text and then once again do the same thing, retrieve the anchor texts. Okay, and if you need credits, there's also a shop button there. That's basically how Ahrefs and Majestic credits work. Walt says, how are we computing keyword competition? We actually don't. So you're probably talking about keyword supremacy. We actually don't. There's a lot of keyword tools out there that use this measure, like keyword difficulty. Often it's called like how hard is it? It's a measure of how hard is this keyword to rank. So I'm just going to go into my searches and we'll look at some keywords. Actually, this is another update that we did that I forgot to talk about, so I'm glad you asked that. But a lot of keyword tools will have like a thing that says, you know, this keyword is like a 87 out of 100 hard to rank for. Okay, let me actually get some sweet spot keywords here. So I'll set a filter of sweet spot and a nice cost per click here. We'll let that run. Okay, so how to not summon a demon lord. That's probably for some video game, but a 7-word keyword, 12,100 searches per month, $1 CPC, and this competition says low. Now, one thing, guys, our competition metric here is not a ranking difficulty. Okay, this doesn't mean it's low, that's easy to rank for. What it means is how many people are spending money on AdWords for this keyword. It's a competition of the amount of advertisers bidding on that keyword in AdWords. Okay, so what you can extrapolate from this is that custom boxes has a $4.92 CPC and it has a high competition, meaning there's a lot of people that are targeting this keyword in AdWords and spending $5 a click. What that means to you is there is money to be made in this market. If people are spending $4.92 a click on AdWords and there's a lot of them doing it, it means if you get organic traffic, if you can rank in Google for this keyword or maybe this keyword or this keyword, okay, and you have these metrics, that's awesome because people are spending so much money to rank for it on AdWords. It also means that if you have AdSense on your sites, you can stand to make a little bit more money, especially with high CPC stuff, with high competition. It means ads are going to be served a lot more often since the competition is high, meaning more people are bidding on the keyword. And the fact that the CPC is high, that means more people are spending a higher cost per click, meaning if you have AdSense displaying on your sites, your earnings should go up if you're targeting keywords like that. Now, why don't we have another metric that says, look, how easy or hard is it to rank for this keyword on Google? And the reason we don't is because metrics are more a guide than a rule. I know a lot of keyword tools have those, but you have to understand this, guys. Every keyword tool that has a keyword ranking difficulty metric, there's an algorithm behind that number, okay? So whoever owns that tool is the person in charge of saying, this is what I believe to be the easy or hard metrics to rank a keyword. So like, it's based on a user's perception that own that software of how easy or hard a keyword tool is to rank for, which means that number is based on that person's knowledge, right? So it's to me, it's not an accurate number. The most accurate thing for me is really the quickest check I do is like for this keyword, for instance, if I want to see how hard or easy it is to rank for, is to look at the first page, okay, and look at the broad match, the phrase match, the end title. And this leads us to one of the new features of keyword supremacy. I can click this Google button now, and what it'll do is, you see how 4 new windows opened up right away? What it does is it adds the keyword to Google so that you can come and look at this number right here. So here's the keyword in a broad match scenario, and it has 15 million results. But the next window puts the keyword in quotes, meaning a phrase match, meaning this keyword, the specific set of words in this specific order, has to appear somewhere in the result, like whether it be in the title or the URL or content or something, right? It's more specific. That's why the result number drops so drastically. A broad match just means, you know, if the content had demon lord summoning tips, this keyword would serve a result for that content. Whereas here, this phrase has to appear somewhere. So that's why this one has 15 million results, and that's why this one has 15,000 results, okay? That's called phrase matching. It's more specific. We also open up the in title. This keyword phrase has to appear in the title. So you'll see all the results have how to not summon a demon lord, how to not summon a demon lord. It's in, actually the best way to illustrate it, how to not summon. I'm just doing the control F for the browser, okay? And you'll see every title has a highlight because it's in the title. The final one is we're checking, this one has 495 results, and the final one is this phrase has to appear in the URL, and there's 238,000 results. So that it's to me a better thing to look at Google and see how many results are actually in Google for that keyword than to have somebody else decide for you what makes it easy or hard to rank for a keyword and then serve you a number. A lot of people use that number as a crutch, and they'll not target a keyword because, you know, that specific tool said, well, it's hard to rank for. Now, are they right or are they wrong? More often than not, yes, they're probably right. But I've ranked for hard keywords before that seemed a lot easier than what the difficulty showed me. And the opposite is also true. Sometimes you can't rank for a keyword, even though the keyword difficulty measure says it's easy. So my method of checking whether a keyword's easy to rank for or not is kind of, I look at this, okay? Well, not really the broad match, okay? The only reason I would want to know, really look at the broad match is if it was really low. If it was like 1 million results, I'm like, oh yeah, that's awesome, right? But the phrase match, the in title, and the in URL match tell me a lot about ranking for a keyword, okay? So those are the numbers that I look at. And you're probably asking next, well, what's a good number? What's a hard number? It basically anything under 10,000 on a phrase match and under 100 on the in title and in URL signifies it's fairly simple, and not a lot of people are trying to rank for that specific phrase, right? And Project Supremacy actually does a good job. So for instance, if I go to, I'll go to this site. I just brought this back live a little while ago. We're gonna work on this. I'll show you Project Supremacy does something kind of nice. Keyword Supremacy, you click on the button and you have to look at them manually. Project Supremacy actually uses Todd has like a very big list of proxies that we can automate that check for you, that process. So in V3 Project Planner, okay, if I open up celebrity group, okay, you can see this keyword, Christina Aguilera weight loss, has 4,400 searches per month with a $2 CPC. The broad match is 500 110,000. The phrase is 84,000 in title and in URL. And then we color code it for you based on difficulty, like green, obviously easier, yellow, cautionary, red, harder, right? So you can do it in Project Supremacy too. You can import keywords into the project planner and get that data here, but I mean, they're two different things. Project Planner, and you can do keyword research in Project Planner. You can do it in Keyword Supremacy. They're a little bit different. I guess I could on this webinar go over those things, but a lot of you people have already seen it as well. Does that answer your question, Walt? Great answer. I was hoping that was how you were doing keyword competition. Okay, yeah, I guess it does answer your question. Covered that. The other thing too with keyword competition, the more you work with keywords and ranking for keywords and doing SEO and stuff, you'll start seeing some correlations. Okay, things that are, once again, general rule, not general rules, but general consistencies would be the good word. Okay, you'll notice, guys, that when I went to the filter, I said sweet spot, like I'm filtering keywords for a sweet spot. So like typically it's like between 999 and like 1,000 and 10,000 searches per month. Okay. And then a CPC of $1. This is typically a sweet spot for keywords because anything with over 10,000 searches, it starts getting harder and harder. So for instance, like Facebook has like 50 million searches a month. You're not going to rank for the word Facebook, right? And it is consistently correlated to search volume. But the sweet spot where you can start finding keywords that have low competition typically exists between 1,000 and 10,000 searches per month. So what I like to do is when I'm doing my keyword research, I like to set the filter to like only show me keywords within this range. Give me a cost per click of at least $1 so I know there's some value in it. And then what I do next is I sort by the number of words for the keyword, because longer phrase keywords typically have less competition, right? So like for instance, let's just look at this one. I don't know if I'm going to be right or wrong about this, but I'm assuming it's a 10-word keyword. It's probably not, it's got 8,100 searches per month. Let's go look at it in Google. I'm assuming, yeah, and you'll get this, by the way, when you're opening that many pages and searches in Google at once, you'll get the CAPTCHA thing. Just make sure you click it and it goes away. This is why we have to have a proxy on Project Supremacy V3, by the way, guys. Our proxies avoid this scenario and automate that process. But this keyword, that's a lot of search volume. That's really awesome. And then a lot of words, it's in the sweet spot. It's a little high in the sweet spot, but the fact that it has 10 words, let's take a look. Oh shit, I gotta go through the fire hydrant recaptchas. Sorry, guys. Don't you hate when it keeps showing a fire hydrant 7 times? Maybe these ones. Okay, so like, look at this, guys. We go from, 1.9 million results, which already is pretty low, okay, to the phrase match, which is 1,270 results. Remember, I said anything under 10,000 here. Okay, wow, that's really, really low. And then if we get into the in title, 5 people are targeting this exact phrase in their title. And as search engine optimization professionals, guys that do this, we know that when you're optimizing on page, the 4 most important parts are your title, your URL, your description, and your H1. Well, only 5 people in the entire world have put this exact phrase in their title. That's crazy. Only 7 people have put it in their URL, right? And so that goes to show that because it's a long tail, because it exists in the sweet spot, I knew these numbers were going to be like this, right? So this keyword, to me, yes, we could definitely rank for this keyword. The last check that you should do, of course, is what is on the first page, for this keyword. We know that there's not a lot of SEOs optimizing a page specifically for that keyword very well. Well, what does Google say about it? Sleep Advisor is a brand. Den Garden, Pest Control. I don't know. This looks like a local site or something to me already. I don't know, some sort of blog. So right away, the number 2 ranking website is a blog, unless anyone knows that Den Garden is more of an authority. And then if you have tools, guys, like Ahrefs or Moz and the Explorer, like the bar, you can see how many backlinks and stuff are linking to these guys. I have it up here somewhere, but really what I'm looking for is, you know, authority site, blog, 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 blog. Yeah, we can rank for this. Okay, and that comes with a bit of experience. Okay, and that's why I'm talking about, you know, consistent correlation. A sweet spot in search volume is oftentimes going to have a consistent correlation. Long tail within the sweet spot, you're probably going to rank. Okay, here's another one. How long does it take to lose 20 pounds? Only 2,900 searches per month, 9 words. Let's just take a quick peek in Google. Okay, 130 million results. So that's a lot, but it's in the weight loss niche, right? But let's get more specific. 40,000 results in the phrase. So that's 1,000 results in title and 563 results in the URL. So a little more difficult, right? And then let's look at who's ranking. Women's Health Mag. So authority site, a blog. Looks like a company of sorts, a forum post, authority site, exercise number 4 weight loss, a blog. So it's doable. Just by looking at that data, it's doable, right? And that's kind of an interesting thing, guys, that this one had more search volume but a longer phrase, but it's easier to rank for this keyword than it is for this one. And that kind of is a you know, it should be harder because it has more search volume, but it's not. It's easier because less people are targeting the phrase than this one. And to me, it just makes sense. This is the weight loss niche. Like that's a competitive niche. And the other thing too, that it's kind of like a different note altogether, but guys, like this is how you find keywords in the weight loss niche. You know, you don't go after weight loss. You go after how long does it take to lose 20 pounds. This person is interested in weight loss, obviously, right? So how do you do that? How do you find a whole bunch of long tails? I'm kind of getting into training here a little bit, guys, but like this. I would say something like this: how to lose weight with, okay, this might, I'll let the suggestions do it for me, and we'll actually look at this. They're on a subscription. Well, he asked if the Ahrefs and Majestic credits are on demand or by subscription. It's on a subscription. They should renew every month. Okay, with this keyword, guys, what we're doing is grabbing suggestions from Google, right? Weight loss keywords. We want to go after weight loss niche, right? Hard market. Well, you just got to do smart keyword research. How to lose weight with, and then let Google tell you what people are actually searching for when typing in how to lose weight with. Now we just need the metrics, right? This is where the credits come in with keyword supremacy. You spend 1 credit, you'll get back 360 results, 360 metrics, right? There's 360 suggestions on this search, and 1 credit will get you back all the data, and you get to keep it with keyword supremacy. You get to keep that data. You can even download it. So there's the deal. It's already completed. So we're going to view the metrics for this keyword. Let's see what kind of stuff popped up in there. How to lose weight with fasting. So then once again, guys, we can set our sweet spot. All right, I'll go a little lower this time. I'm just going to leave that. I'm just curious. That's pretty crazy keyword. How to lose weight with running, how to lose weight with walking, how to lose weight with exercise, how to lose weight while on menopause. Like, you know what I see, guys, when I see keywords like this is I see silo structure. If I have a weight loss site, I definitely want a page about losing weight while you're running, losing weight while you're walking, one with exercise. Even though walking and running are forms of exercise, there's your silo. There's a page about exercise and the types of exercise you do: running, walking, weightlifting, swimming. Then you have one for women, how to lose weight with menopause, how to lose weight with, with laxatives. Oh God, some of the stuff that comes up, you know, how to lose weight if you have hypothyroidism. So this is the idea of keyword research. Like you can't think of this shit on your own, guys. You need a tool to do it for you. And the nice thing about Search Suggest is it's the auto collection. It's a auto suggest collection of the entire world that is using Google. Google's telling you with the suggestion what people are looking for, right? Max says, what kind of silo do you recommend? I'm not even sure what you mean by that. What kind of silo? I just mean that if you're in the weight loss niche, you know, there's a lot of categories within it. Like, let's look at that Try Skinny Pills site. Okay, this is a website that I used to make about $1,000 a month with, selling, you know, Forskolin reviews and shit like that. And I'm redoing it. Everything was broken on it. I'm redoing everything. But like right now, okay, it's Try Skinny Pills is the brand name. I'm going after celebrity weight loss keywords, so like Blake Shelton diet, Chris Christie weight loss, Chumley weight loss, Graham Elliott weight loss. So I have a silo for celebrities, and then, you know, who are the celebrities? Well, Blake Shelton. So you can see my silo is like tryskinnypills.com, the celebrities, and then the keywords Blake Shelton weight loss, and then I'm kind of keyword stuffing diet in there. And then supplements. So like I have Forskolin as a silo under supplements. Supplements, celebrities are a silo, supplements are a silo. But a sub silo of supplements, one would be Forskolin, another one would be green coffee, raspberry ketones, green coffee bean, right? So this menu will drop down over time to Forskolin, green coffee. But then within Forskolin, I have another silo. Well, what about Forskolin? Benefits and side effects, weight loss with Forskolin, how to build muscle with Forskolin, how to raise testosterone with Forskolin. It's just a structure. It's like a Windows filing system. It just is logical and sensical. It's a topic broken down into subtopics, and if the subtopic is big enough, you have to break it down into second subtopics, right? So it becomes like one of those pyramids of information, starting at the top. This is obviously a website about skinny pills. Try skinny pills. Max says, you see a silo in regards to hierarchy. Are we talking how to lose weight as a main page, category page, and then individual pages? Yep, you just answered it. Yeah, it depends. You have to start where your domain is, right? You have to, like, if you're trying to visualize, okay, I'm going to build a silo. You have to start right here. Okay, what Try Skinny Pills is the domain I chose for this. Well, what's that about? You know, well, it's obviously about. It might be about skinny pills, so like pills that you take to lose weight, but it also might be about weight loss in general, right? So ultimately, it's really, for me, the product I'm going to be selling is like shit like Forskolin and stuff like that. But celebrity weight loss keywords to me are very, very in line with what I'm doing. So I just added them. I just went and I can show you the project planner for that. I thought, hey, what a great way to bring in extra keyword and traffic. I'll target a bunch of celebrities that are losing weight, right? Because it's hard enough in the weight loss niche to rank for like Forskolin, you know, for weight loss and shit like that. So, but an easier way might be like, well, I'll just target, you know, celebrities that lost a bunch of weight. Because look at this, Christina Aguilera weight loss, 4,400 people a month are interested in that. Now, is it the best traffic in the world? Maybe, maybe not. Maybe the person searching for Christina Aguilera weight loss is only curious because she's a fan of Christina Aguilera. But then there's another scenario where the person is a fan of Christina Aguilera and is also wanting to lose weight. So is it the best traffic? Maybe not. But is it still weight loss traffic? Yes, it is. Look at Melissa McCarthy weight loss, 165,000 searches a month. But look at these keywords, Melissa McCarthy diet, okay? In title and in URL, 47. 827. So there's a lot of keywords in here that aren't that hard to rank for, right? So if I optimize for this group of keywords, you can see here's the 4 keywords that I want to rank for on this particular page. Melissa McCarthy weight loss, Melissa McCarthy diet, Melissa McCarthy loses weight, Melissa McCarthy weight loss plan. Well, what's my title? Melissa McCarthy weight loss diet and plan. Boom, my title just encapsulated all these keywords. And then my URL, Melissa McCarthy weight loss diet plan, pretty much stuck to the title. I was pretty aggressive, right? And you can see, guys, I haven't built a single link to this page, and I'm ranking number 65 for the shittiest keyword. So that's a good signal to me, right? I'm already ranking number 65 for the easiest keyword to rank for. I might pop up eventually for these 2 keywords. They're a little shorter tail. This one's 3, this one's 4, this one's 5. But if I start building some links to this page, I'm definitely going to be popping up. Here's another example, Oprah Winfrey weight loss. I'm ranking number 64 for that keyword. I'm ranking number 64 for Khloe Kardashian weight loss diet, and that's with no links. So it's a great signal for me to say, look, you're on the right track. Okay, that's a long, I talked a lot there. Any more questions about anything, guys? I'm at the bottom. So the way, I'll just say this now while I have a chance, guys, the way we run these AMA webinars for Supremacy Digital is, I'll do updates to our software, of course, at the start, like little intros, updates, and then I'll do Q&A. I don't ever have a plan for these webinars other than, what I'm going to talk about. But the rest is on you guys. The rest is you guys asking us questions. If nobody asks questions, we just basically end the webinar. So I will stay as long as you guys are asking questions. Take the opportunity. Does anybody want to see me do more keyword research with keyword supremacy and find keywords? Like I did this whole post in Facebook, like this challenge, like I challenge you to give me a niche that I cannot find good keywords in. Because I'm so confident in keywords' ability to find amazing keywords. I did a public challenge, and only one person stooped me, but it was because he was in the meth house cleaning, and Google doesn't like meth keywords, so I couldn't find it. More keyword supremacy, Lynn says. You guys want to see like how to find niches? Is anybody doing local lead gen or rank and rent? Where's the local? Oh, I can't find the post. Let me see. Actually, I know Greg Young just recently posted. Here we go. Here it is. I'll go through and show you this, and then I can, Lynn. I can go back and I'll show you some crazy stuff. So here was the post, guys. I did it on Supremacy Digital. That's why. I challenge you, to give me a niche and see if I can't find keywords. So like life coach. It's so easy. Like how to become a life coach, how to become, life coach certification online, like sweet spots, high competition, high CPCs, high search volume, awesome keywords for life coaching. Watches, this guy was like, what about affiliate keywords? Can you find me affiliate keywords in the watches niche? Look at this. Watches that track steps, 3,600 searches a month, okay? Watches of James Bond, watches that look like Rolex. Like this is how you have to be thinking about keyword research. You're not gonna rank for Rolex watch, but you can rank for watches that look like Rolex. You need to get into those super oddball, long tail keywords in the sweet spot of search volume, because those are the ones that you can rank for with a lot less work. And still, if you rank for enough of them, get the same amount of traffic as, or not maybe the same, but a lot of traffic to your sites. And it's the same thing. If someone typed in Rolex watch and ended up on a site by searching, your site by searching for watches of James Bond, it's just as convertible, that traffic. I kind of call it side door keywords, right? Like, I sell Rolex watches on my site. How am I gonna get people on my site? What keyword should I target? You should target watches of James Bond. I don't know if James Bond wears Rolexes, probably, maybe, right? You should target those kind of keywords, watches that look like Rolex. You're gonna get traffic to your Rolex page with oddball keyword research. And that maybe not even is the best example, but let's go look at a few more from this. Social media marketing. I obviously gave them a pile of keywords. Social media marketing agency, companies, strategy, marketing tips, marketing services, all with social media marketing for small businesses. Talk about a great niche, right? This guy wants to sell his social media marketing services. Like this is such a killer keyword, social media marketing for small businesses. Only 720 searches a month, social media marketing plan template. But if he ranks for like a handful of these, the traffic that he's gonna get is so targeted. And if his website's good, he's going to do a good job of converting it. Look at the CPCs too. They're massive, right? So it's all about I love the search suggest, guys. Okay, this guy said something about vitamins, liquid vitamins B12, liquid vitamins for toddlers, liquid vitamins for adults, hair liquid vitamins, so for your hair, bariatric liquid vitamins. Like these aren't your typical, you know, weight loss keywords, or it just is really out there, the shit that it finds. So keyword supremacy. Oh man, somebody pick a niche. What kind of keywords do we want to find here? A side income for teachers. Well, what we like to do, the idea behind keyword supremacy is to start with a very, it's most of the time to start with a very broad topic or a question. So like, for instance, I could do this. I could do exactly what you said, but I know the results are going to be terrible, right? Okay, first of all, that in itself, that keyword is very, very specific. Okay, side income for teachers. So let me try and find you some keywords, but I'll start here. And I don't know, and I'll kind of, so there you go. It didn't even have any search suggestions, right? I'm trying to think of the better way to do this. Teachers that want to make more money, so let's try that. Okay, it's still not as good. We'll still get the metrics for it. The other thing you can do is take, you can go to related or similar, because those are, this particular search, like the Google tab, is taking your keyword and then appending the A to Z suggest to it. The other way you can do it is go to the related and similar. Related will basically take your keyword into Google, and I'll show you what it does. So there's side income for teachers. If you scroll down to the bottom, okay, best paying side jobs for teachers, all these keywords, it'll grab those, click on it, go to the bottom, grab those, click on this one, go to the bottom, grab those, and it'll do it 4 times. So let's do that. Let's try the related as well. This one takes a little longer. It's grabbing 1,000 keywords instead of 360, as well as the metrics right away. I'm trying to think of a good way to find a teacher's side income. Like, what's a good short way to say that? Like, we're obviously like looking side hustles for teachers. Hustles, kind of sounds illegitimate, but summer jobs for teachers might be a great one. But when you get into a really specific market like that, it's probably better to go into the related and similar tabs, right? Let Google do the suggestions for you, right? Similar is kind of like the auto suggest. So related will grab these 8 and then click on each of them and grab those and then go to the next level. So the deeper you get, like 4 clicks away, like if I click on this 4 times, so here's the first one, it'll grab that. It's going to go to the next one. I'm going to go to this one. I'm going to do it 2 more times. I'm going to do it 1 more time. Okay, we started at side income for teachers and we ended up with like, I want to be a teacher, but I want to make money. Like it starts getting further and further away as you do the related. That's related, but similar will keep your seed keyword intact and append a bunch of other suggestions, not A to Z suggestions, but a bunch of other stuff. So we're gonna stick with that one. Let's look through it. See how it's kind of getting way away. That's a good one. You might have stumped me, Lynn, but it's very specific. What was that summer? What was there was a good one that I thought might work. Second jobs for teachers. That's pretty specific too. or summer jobs for teachers. I mean, that's not bad. It's what it's not doing is suggesting what are the jobs for teachers, like, right? It's not going to do that. It's not going to tell you here's the typical jobs for teachers, the side jobs, side incomes for teachers. If you want to find those lists, you'd actually use Google, and then use what you found in Google to bring back into keyword supremacy. So like the best side hustles and summer jobs for teachers. So here's a great list. I love these list ones to bring back to Google because it'll help me find keywords. Let's look at what we got here as well. Yeah, see, it's kind of saying the same thing, but in a different way, which is why it's not that great. So here, side hustle, so tutor, camp counselor, freelance writer, babysitter, TFL tutor. So these are what I would grab, right? And then put those back into, and then just tell your visitors, like you're targeting this keyword, and then tell your visitors, hey, look, this is a great side income as a teacher, right? So let me get the metrics for that. That's a tough one then. Usually I like to start a little more broad and let the suggestions work for me, right? Personal trainer, super easy, guy. Now, is that a local keyword, or are you trying to rank all over the place with personal trainer? Because there's two different ways you can do keyword research for a service like that. Same with you, David. Roofers. Laundry says mold remover in London. So let's go do we'll do all of them. Okay. I'm in the personal trainer niche. I have a client who's a personal trainer. Okay. In Etobicoke, whatever, doesn't matter. Okay. Location, let's not worry about location for now. I have a client who's a personal trainer. I need to find better keywords to target on his site in his location. Okay, personal trainer. I'm going to do this in two ways. One, I'm going to get the word suggested after the keyword, and then two, I'm going to get the words suggested before the keyword. So we're going to show you how wildcards work for that. So let's work on the personal trainer niche, and then I'll create a custom list. I'll show you how I'm doing this as if I were actually in the personal trainer niche. Okay. Put in personal trainer into the search suggest. Get all metrics. Okay. While it's running, it usually only takes a few seconds. I'm going to go back. I'm going to do the same search, but this time I'm going to put percent and then personal trainer. Okay. What I'm saying here, the word that gets suggested must be before the word personal trainer, not after it. You can also do it in the middle or beside a letter. Use your imagination to see how much you can take, how far you can take all those. Lots of keywords in the personal trainer niche. Okay. Okay. We can do it like this again. Let's set the sweet spot if you want. Well, I'll go a little lower. And I get out the really big mama jamas. A lot of keywords targeting specific gyms. Personal trainer insurance. There's an interesting one. There's a whole niche for personal trainers buying insurance. If you're a personal trainer that you're training someone and they get injured, you could be liable. So personal trainer insurance, look at that. It's a nice little niche here, $27, 2,400 searches per month, and that could be your own personal trainer side hustle. That's pretty awesome. Personal trainer, 24-hour fitness, average salary, then a lot of location stuff. Business, so yeah, business stuff like insurance and business cards. I mean, that would be like servicing the personal trainers themselves, which is actually not a bad idea, because most people are probably servicing personal trainers to get clients, but you're servicing the personal trainer market. Like, hey guys, I'm the guy to come to when you need business cards, when you need insurance, you know? Really unique way of going after the personal trainer market. When you need a personal trainer website, I just saw in here, only 590 searches a month, but like, look at that. Personal trainer software, personal trainer benefits. Well, yeah, no benefit plans. There's a lot of stuff you could do. Another one, liability insurance. So this is the kind of stuff I mean. Online personal trainers. That's what I would be targeting in this market. If you were in a specific location, then you're just going to use the local search. So I'll move on to the next one, but it's going to be the same idea. So like mold removal. So we have a local tab. Okay, and we have three databases: Canada, US, and UK. Where what you would do is like you would put in just the niche, right? And then you would go to a location that you're interested in targeting. So like London. So we'll go to England, and then you can either select a city, but I don't like to select the city. What I like to do is select a population range, right? And the reason why is if I'm trying to target a client or help a client or build a website, like I'm thinking from a rank and rent perspective most often. The kind of keywords that I want to target, I don't want to target cities with like 5 million people that live in them, because the competition is going to be huge. But I also don't want to target a town with like 10,000 people, because everybody knows who the mold removal companies are in those towns, right? So I need a little bit lower of a competition, but a little bit of mystery with the businesses that exist. So what I like to do is set my population filter like between, say, towns that have at least 100,000 people in them to 400,000. Low competition, but not everybody knows all the businesses, right? So, and I want to select all the cities in England that follow those population requirements and look at the mold removal keywords for them. So I set those settings, right? And then what it does is it grabs all the cities that match your population requirements and then suggests keywords within each of those cities. And then what do? Once again, you click Get Metrics, right? And it'll go find you those keywords. While we're doing that, let's look at the reverse personal trainer lookup. Definitely want that content on. If you have a client, the client should have a page about the cost of being a personal trainer, right? If you are working with if you have a blog that's targeting personal trainers, you should have content on about how to become a personal trainer or online personal trainer certifications. Look at the difference in how much does a personal trainer cost? $2, but becoming a personal trainer and being certified, $10, $11. Do you see the difference there? This is servicing the personal trainers themselves, and this is the people looking for a personal trainer. What a difference. And then of course your locals, right? Resume writing for personal trainers. There's an interesting keyword. 1,300 searches a month. No one's probably targeting this shit. Like who thinks like that as an SEO, you know? 30 million results there. It's gonna probably come way down, 326,000 here. It's actually more competitive than I thought, but 196, 289. It's actually more competitive than I thought, but let's go back to the mold. My searches. Okay, so it's a local search for mold removal. And not a lot. Is that the local one? Oh yeah. This is the thing with local, guys. As soon as you append a location, this is kind of, there's something weird here. This should be higher than 20. Mold, yeah. I think there's different spellings though for some people. So maybe this is the shit spelling that nobody goes after because they're lazy. So mold, we'll do that search again, but we'll use MOLD. Thanks, Lynn. I'm not sure how they spell it in the UK. We'll go back to England and we'll do that same. We'll let that run. Walt says, is the search volume number the one from AdWords tool or the one that shows up in the search? The search volume is the search volume of the keyword. How many people are looking for that keyword in Google, and that's from Google AdWords. So like down here, these numbers are like 101 million people search for Amazon a month. Let's do a filter, make it more realistic. Well, it is realistic. It's just nobody's going to target Amazon as a SEO. So like Nike Epic React Picnic 2 keyword, you know, that gets 14,800 searches per month. What's the trend of it? That's another thing that you guys should look at. You know, this seems like a really cool keyword, right? It's very specific. It's very unknown. It's not common knowledge. It's not a household name. And it's a buyer keywords. This is a very specific item that Nike sells. I don't even know what it is. It sounds like clothes, React Fitness 2. But this little icon will show you the Google trend for that keyword. Oh, my session timed out here. One sec. So this is obviously a product that is, you know, maybe new around October of last year and is getting more popular. You can see the trend is growing. Flatline trends mean it's just popular all the time. Spike trends, like things that go up and then down, would be something like Bitcoin is a good one. Like 2017, it spiked and then it's kind of going away. It'll come back again. It'll slowly come back up. But seasonal trends go like this: up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, like Christmas, right? So it's good to know the trend in Google for your keywords. That's this little guy. Let's go back to mold removal and see if that's any different. There we go. So I don't know why it's doing New York, because I did do the UK database. So I might have to look at that, send in a request to the. Yeah, I think there's a bug in that. We'll get it fixed. But yeah, mold definitely has, MOLD definitely has more search volume than mold. One of the other things you can do, guys, with keyword supremacy is import keywords. And I like to do this when, like, I'm getting back into rank and rent, right? Where you build a website, rank it for keywords, then you approach a client and say, do you want to rent the website and take all the leads? Just because I think that's just one of the best, easiest money makers with the lowest amount of stress. Affiliate keyword can be really tough. Affiliate marketing or affiliate SEO can be really tough. Owning an SEO agency is very stressful when you have clients, you know, breathing down your neck to get them results because they're paying you and you're trying to get them results. But rank and rank, I mean, local keyword research, local stuff is a lot easier to rank for. Like it's easier to rank for like plumber Edmonton than it is to rank for plumber. That's the difference between local and affiliate. And the thing with local is like the keywords, typically the search volumes are going to be in the low hundreds, like maybe 100 to 500. If you find one like 1,000 in a local market, that's even better, depending on the size of the city and stuff. But they're easier to rank for. And the nice thing with rank and rent versus having an SEO agency is you get the result first. Like you go out and you get the site ranking. Like pool resurfacing example, you know, the rank and rent guide that I wrote, it's an awesome, like this site gets calls all the time, right? So because it's like 10,000 people, I don't have this rented because like 10,000 people have the guide. I'm surprised that it's still ranking just because I thought people would do malicious stuff to it or steal it and try and outrank me. Like, but like I could rent this out to like Aquavid pools and they would have 2 results, twice as many calls. Or I could rent it out to Arizona pool plastering area. I could go to page, you know, 2 or 3 and rent it out to one of these companies. And all I have to do is contact them and say, listen, I rank number 2. What I would do is like go take poolfix.com. If I wanted to be really sneaky about my marketing strategy, you know, I would go grab their logo, pop it on my site, contact them and say, hey, I own the number 2 ranked site. I'm just giving you an example that, you know, is proof that I own it. I put your logo on it. Do you want to rent it out? Here's the amount of traffic it gets. Here's the amount of calls it gets. It's just an easier sale because you're selling the result. It's instant. You control it. So that kind of keyword research I've been doing a lot lately. But when you're doing what market should I get into, what you can do, and I've been doing this with a lot of success lately. So like if you go out there and get a list of business services, okay, and say you're interested in working in one single city like Edmonton, okay, like I'm in Edmonton, so list of most common home repairs in Edmonton. What I'm doing is like I need to go after a good market, right? So maybe I'll take out in Edmonton. I'll just do most list of common home repairs. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to show you how to use the import feature, a keyword combination feature, and searching like this to find really killer niches. Okay, really fast, really fast. What are the most common home repair costs? Okay, so what I would do is open up a sheet. Okay, and I'm going to kind of do this. I only have one window that you guys can see, but I'll do it like this. So foundation repair, electrician, roofers, water heater repair, water heater installs, water damage. See what I'm doing here? Septic. I'm just creating this list, and you can get really good. You can get better. But what I'm doing is kind of slow. Like what I would do is go get a big list of business services, right? Insect removal, exterminator, right? Sometimes you can find lists, okay? And this is just an example. Then what I do is I take this list of keywords, okay? And now I'm gonna go over here. Oops. Combinator. I go to this tool called Combinator, right? And I type in the city I want to rank in, and then I type in my list of keywords, right? Combinate. So if I wanted to, I live in Alberta, so I could take all the big cities, Calgary, Red Deer, and you can go find lists of all the most populated cities in the state or whatever. Medicine Hat, Lethbridge, right? So I'm in Alberta. I want to find a wicked market in Alberta, right? So I get a big list of services. I get a big list of locations. Okay, combinate, get all the keywords, go to keyword supremacy. Alberta niche search, pop in my stuff, get rid of anything without a location. Okay, and you can import up to 700 keywords for 1 credit. So I suggest importing up to 700. Don't waste your credit by spending only 45, or get the unlimited search option for keyword supremacy. And then import those keywords and see what kind of search volume you have. And that's an easy way to go niche hunting and be like, what kind of rank and rent site should I build? Lynn says, what do you do with the calls before you get a renter? I actually, in the call tracking service, I just create a voicemail. I automatically send the caller to a voicemail. Please leave your name and your number. We'll get back. Yada, yada. Because all I'm after is the data, right? A lot of other people actually choose a company and send them the leads and then contact them and say, hey, I'm sending you a few free leads. If you're interested in my service, I'll just send you these leads. You can do whatever you want with them, and then we'll talk later. And that's a good idea too. I send them to voicemail and record the messages. And then when I go to sell them, I can give that list with call tracking, CallRail software. You can actually send that list to someone to listen to the calls and qualify them for themselves, Let me see. Alberta niche search. So my best niche here is Edmonton electrician, right? And that's a small list though, guys. Like I can get way better than that. I can tell you right now, like tattoo removal. Tattoo removal is a huge keyword. I think in any city, and you could also do the opposite. Like you could do with Combinator. Like if you had a list of cities, but you knew the niche you wanted to be in. I was trying to find a niche and a city, but if you know the niche, and the 2 keywords are this specifically, okay, then I would just, right, here, let me just do this. I'll do, actually, you know what, I have a database for this. I'm showing you how to do it in Google, like there they are, go grab them, but I have a database for this too. Let me just grab it. Where is it? Actually, I'll just do this. Sorry guys. I'm just trying to like think about where I put my database. No, I'm not going to do that. I could do that, Lynn. She said just use the population search and keyword supremacy, but I could do that. I had a bug last time, so I just want to show you another way of doing it. Just give me 1 second, guys. I will find this. Should be in here, but it's not in there. Maybe local supremacy. This is worth waiting for, I promise. Okay, here's all the biggest cities in Alberta. These are all the biggest cities in Phoenix. I have all these databases. I'll just do it for Phoenix because it's a bigger list. So, okay, laser tattoo removal. And tattoo removal for like every city. And I guess actually this is not, these are suburbs of Phoenix. I should do better than that. Let me do it one more time. Oh, sorry guys. I didn't prepare because I didn't know we were going to be doing this. There we go. That's better. Okay, there, this is Canada. So I'm just going to grab, say, so I have 2 keywords I'm going after, which means I can go up to 350 cities to get to 700. So there we go. There's only 285. That's great. Okay, there we go. Combinate, grab the list, bring it into keyword supremacy. We'll go to search keywords and import. Laser tattoo Canada. And I know this, there'll be good results here. I don't know what they'll be. I just know that there will be good ones. And all these databases, guys, I mean, I took the time myself to go search them up and get them. You could do the same thing. It's just Google. Go to Google to get a list of cities by population if you want to do this sort of stuff. And remember, this is just one service, but in a lot of cities. Okay, I could do multiple services in a lot of cities. I could do a lot of services in a single city. Like this is niche hunting for local lead gen and rank and rent. And it works really, really fast. Once you have your databases in place, like I actually do want to go build a database of common services so that I could just like rip through it all. But the nice thing is like once you build a website and rank it out, so like pool resurfacing in Phoenix is like I ranked it, printer repair is another one I ranked. Once it's successful in one market, you just need to go to other cities, right? So then you would just take the service and go to the next city that has the next best volume and go do it there, and then just keep going, go going. And then once you've kind of ran out of cities, if you're in Canada where there's not that many, just go to the next service. I hope I imported that. I think I did. There we go. That's a little surprising. I thought I had a lot more. We also have the global database, so I'm going to go check that now. The global database, guys, is all the results from every user that's ever done a search in keyword supremacy. So if I just type in tattoo removal, there's 500 million keywords in here right now and growing. This is why the global database is nice. You can just type in the service and it's already got like a shit ton of stuff in it. Look at all the tattoo removal keywords. It's great. So I'm looking, so like Houston, 1300. There's a tattoo removal in Houston, tattoo removal in Houston, New York City, 1300, 1300. NYC, 1300. Actually, if I want to be specific in the global database, if I want to like make sure it's in a city, I would just use the word in. Tattoo removal in, click search, and it'll probably just give me a list of locations. There we go. New York City, Houston, New York City, Atlanta, Vegas, Dallas, Chicago, Denver, San Diego, Seattle, Orlando. All these are great, great markets, and that's just tattoo removal, right? Watch this. Laser, new search. What? Oh, I spelled laser wrong. There you go. Houston, San Diego, Vegas, Jersey. Lots of stuff. So that's kind of like the ideas of like different ways of using keyword supremacy. I think I'm almost at 2 hours here on the webinar, so I'll probably end it soon. Walt says, is local supremacy still being developed? It's not being developed, it's being supported to make sure it's still working. We don't have any immediate future plans for it right now, but that could change, who knows? Is there a Facebook group for local? It's just the Supremacy Digital one. They're kind of, we did everything mostly under Supremacy Digital, SerpTech, because SerpTech was kind of the more, I don't know, fancier software, I guess. I don't know. Just, yeah, it's under SerpTech. Lynn says, fantastic lesson. Thank you very much. Must go now. Yeah, I think I'm going to end it there anyways, guys, because there wasn't a ton of questions. There's more, you know, people watching me do research. I will say this, guys, if you do like keyword supremacy, go to that. I kind of gave you like a gist of the 29 replay. Okay, you can go watch about it here, but you also, if you want to get it, if you don't have it, the big members kind of grandfathered offers on this page, like I said, annual pricing or monthly pricing. Global database is one feature, and the other feature is unlimited search, meaning you can search as much as you want without needing credits. This is like the best offer, but if you don't want either of these, you can just buy a small package of credits from inside when you sign up for free. Like I said, credits don't expire and they last as long as you do. So there's your options. I would check it out, keywordsupremacy.com special though, if you want to get the bigger, crazier offer. I'll leave it at that. Walt says, where's the buy button for local supremacy? We don't have one. Contact support though, they could probably help you out. It's not publicly for sale. That's why we don't have a page with a buy button, but support can set you up with an account. So support at projectsupremacy.com, Walt. And Alex or Tanya can help you out if you want to get that. I'll give you that. Help desk address. Supremacy.freshdesk. There you go. All right, everybody. I'm going to end it there. So thanks for coming. Oh yeah, the free keyword credits. Anybody want to win some free credits? No? Not one person said yes. I could skip the free credit giveaway if you guys want. Okay, I'll make it quick, guys. Okay, for 10 credits, guess right now, put in a number between 1 and 100. Yeah, a lot of people already have the deals, but for if you guys want to win some credits right now, we're going to put in a number between 1 and 100, and we're going to give you an additional 10 credits. If you don't have a free account, we'll give you another 10. So we're going to do 10 credits, 15 credits, 25 credits on this giveaway. So everybody throw in a number. All right. Only 5 people, so good luck. 3, that's you, David. Okay. There's the link for you. Email that and tell them you won 10 credits. And they'll, if you don't have an account already, David, they'll tell you to go get an account, which you'll win. You'll get 10 credits for free anyways, but they'll add an additional 10, and that's enough for, like, if you're using anywhere between, oh shit, let's see, you'll get metrics for our low end is 360, so 20 credits times 360, that's 7,200 keywords, or the high end is 1,000, so 20 credits times 1,000 is 20,000 keywords. Pretty good. Okay, so let's do 200 and 299 now. Everybody type in a number between 200 and 299. Only one winner. So David, unfortunately, you can't win twice. All right, same amount of answers. Here we go. 238. Demetrius, guess 240. So that's 15 credits for you. So there you go, Demetrius. I just popped it in there for you. Email that thing, same thing. Tell them you won 15 credits. And we do, is Tanya on this webinar? Yeah, you're on. Tanya, our support girl's on this webinar, so she's watching this anyways. Okay, guys, last one for 25 credits, 300, 399. Put in your guesses. Walt, I'm assuming that's 389. Do you want to type that in again? Well, the number has to be between 300 and 399. I see minus 89. So automatically that won't win. Oh, you're playing with me? Yeah. Gotcha. It's hard for me to understand jokes on text. All right, guys, here we go. For 25 credits. There's only 3 guesses in right now. Well, I guess we only had 5 and then we had 4. Now we have 3. So 305. That's you, Brad Hoffman, 322. Okay, 25 credits. All right, guys, there you go. We're going to do this credit giveaway every webinar, every training webinar, just to encourage you guys to come on. And I'll do a better job of letting you guys know what webinars are happening. My bad. But anyways, thank you guys all for coming on. Hopefully you learned a lot. We'll do more. If you have any questions, hit up the support team. Otherwise, we'll talk to you guys on the next Webby.